This is the mighty OB'a Freeman from clbTV and 1080 AM WFO Radio with our weekly sports update. Well, we're just a few days away from the NFL draft, and I have my final draft selection of the first 5 selections of the Buffalo Bills. Well, in this selection, I've changed it up just a little bit, but I think this is the direction the Bills should go in the first 5 rounds. If Jimmy Clausen is on the board at number 9, I don't think they can afford to pass on a franchise caliber quarterback. Only because there are some tackles that you can get in the later rounds that will be able to help this football team immediately. Second round pick, 41st overall, Cam Thomas, nose tackle from the University of North Carolina. This is a guy that can come in and help you solidify your defensive line as you have switched to the 3-4 defense. I think he's a can't-miss nose tackle. He might even be better than Mount Cody out of University of Alabama. Cam Thomas, University of North Carolina, second round to the Buffalo Bills. Third pick, offensive tackle from Virginia Tech, Ed Wang. I don't think the Bills should select another projected tackle that you could probably get in the 3rd round for various reasons I don't want to talk about at this time. But if they select him, there's going to be a lot talked about him. But 3rd round, Ed Wang from Virginia Tech, offensive tackle. He's got good size. He's a native of China. He's 6'6", 315 pounds. This is somebody that can come in and eventually be a starter for you at left or right tackle. I think that Ed Wang is the guy that they need to invest into. And obviously, I think that Buddy Nix thinks a lot of Demetrius Bell, even though he's recovering from an injury. He had off-season knee surgery. But I think they do think a lot of Demetrius Bell with the proper coaching and understanding of NFL techniques. Maybe Demetrius can stay on the football field and prove he's a bona fide left tackle in this league. Eric Norwood, defensive end from the University of South Carolina, I think is the 4th round pick for the Buffalo Bills. I think that he's a guy that can come in and play outside linebacker for the Bills right away and begin rushing the passer. This is a guy teamed with Aaron Maben that can raise some havoc for the Buffalo Bills and getting pressure on the quarterback. The Buffalo Bills are going to have to step it up a notch because of what other teams have done in their division. With the signing of Brandon Marshall in Miami, and also what New England has done during the offseason. Remember, New England has a lot of picks. They've got 2 second-round draft picks. They are really stocked up on picks in this draft. New England, you're going to see them look closely at what New England does in this draft. The New York Jets, by the signing of Santonio Holmes and the bringing in of Braylon Edwards earlier in the year, they have really solidified their offense and what they've done on defense, too, by bringing in Antonio Cromartie from the San Diego Chargers, matched with Darrell Revis. This is a team that's done everything they need to do during the offseason to improve themselves, and a team that was in the AFC Championship game trying to get to the Super Bowl. So the Bills, they say they're not worried about what other teams are doing in their division. Well, they have to be because they finished in last the last few years. Now, in the 5th round, I think the Bills are going to do a deal for Marshawn Lynch either during the draft or before the draft to get him out of Buffalo. I don't think he's going to be welcomed back here, and I don't think he wants to be here anymore. I think the Bills are going to go after DJ Kareem out of University of Southern Illinois. This is a running back that has all the intangibles of a playmaker and that you can get in the lower rounds rather than a C.J. Spiller. I know you've heard a lot of mock drafts about C.J. Spiller, but I think DJ Kareem is the one the Buffalo Bills will go after. He is a speedster. He's got all the intangibles as a playmaker for the NFL, and I think he's got the size that can come in and do some damage, running in between the tackles and various other plays, backing up Fred Jackson. I don't think you're going to see Marshawn Lynch back here in the NFL uniform. Now, the last 2 rounds, it depends on what Buddy Nix does, but I'm only looking at the first 5 rounds. This is my last mock draft. When we do our next update, we're going to analyze what the Buffalo Bills have done. So we'll see you next week. I'm the Mighty OB'a from clbTV and 1080 AM WFO. You can also hear me on the internet every Saturday from 12 to 1 at www.wfoam.com. I'm the Mighty OB'a.